G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a bald cypress, swamp cypress. This is one of the smaller ones that I have, but I don't want to grow them all into big monster trees. I want to try and do something with one while it's still a bit small. I picked this one because I don't know if you can see too well on camera. It's been trunk chopped here. There's a little bit of taper there. It's been trunk chopped again here. So there's a bit more taper again. It's a bit of movement here and there. I don't know exactly which would be the front. But where the trunk chops have been done, it's healed really, really well. There's no real visible scar. I mean, obviously you can see where it's been, but it's healed over, and that'll continue to get better and better with age. So it's got a nice clean trunk line, and I reckon I'll probably trunk chop it again just up here, and then that will be the final one, and we can try and keep that under control and end up with a, I don't know, 2 foot 60 centimeter tree, something like that. Yeah, so that's why I chose this particular one. I do have another one out there that's, I've only just trunk chopped it again, and it's probably 3.5 inches across the base. It's quite a solid tree, but I don't want them all to be massive trees. So I'm going to get it out of the pot. It's going to be a mess of roots in here because it's been in this pot for a couple of years. Yeah, I will cut the top off to make it a bit more manageable, and then we'll start working on the roots. So I'll shorten him up, then I'll bring you in a bit closer. Probably don't want it any taller than about there. So we'll get a lot of shoots out of here, and we can choose which one we want to use as our leader, and then we can cut that off on a bit of an angle to make it a bit more of a seamless transition into the next bit of taper of the trunk, same as what I've done on these, and that'll heal up really well. I do grow all of these sitting in some sort of a tray with water. This one was only 1.5 inches deep, something like that. My big ones are almost totally submerged, and they just go absolutely bananas. I don't have any nice pots to put these things in, so I've got 2 trees that I'm potting up tonight. This one on this video, the other one will be on the next video, but they're both going into these cheap drum pots. It's about all I've got that's about the right size, and then obviously as they become better trees, we can put them into better pots. This is going to be difficult, I reckon. But I would like to take the soil level down a bit and just see what the trunk is like under the soil. See if there's any sort of width there that we can use, any big surface roots, anything like that that we might be able to take advantage of. First, we need to get the soil off. Big thick root there, but it's just going around in a big circle, so find out where it originates from. Most of it will probably get cut off.
Tonight is the night. Wave your hands from side to side. Let the beat move your soul. Tonight it's open and my lady, so don't stop, here we go. Bye bye boy, please go home, 'cause I wanna be alone. Oh no, shut your mouth boy, you can't stop me. Bye bye boy, please go home, 'cause I wanna be alone now. Alone, alone. Bye bye boy, please go home, 'cause I wanna be alone. Oh no, time to speak. I'm here to free my mind, to free my soul. Don't care what you think. Nobody knows the
We may actually have quite a good base underneath here. It's hard to tell exactly, but I reckon I'm going to start pruning off all these roots and work my way down, because it does widen out a bit down further. Don't know if this is going to be the right decision in the end, but we will find out. It sort of flares out there and then goes straight down again, so we'll probably leave our soil level just here somewhere. That bit's been cut off. So we'll leave some of these radial roots that are at about that level. And what I will do, I'm going to grab the saw and cut it off to about an inch below what the soil level is going to be. And then we'll be able to put it into that bonsai pot. Righto, we've got the deadly weapon. I reckon about there would be righto, we're away. So let me clean this up and we'll pot him up. A pretty dodgy mix going on here with a bit of scoria, the pine bark, some old bonsai mix from trees that didn't make it. Don't want to really prune any more roots off. I might leave some of them. Yeah, I reckon we'll leave as many of those roots on as we can, even if it means planting it a little bit deeper in the pot. Yeah, I've had a bit of trouble getting hold of my materials for the bonsai mix. Don't really have anywhere local I can get it, so I've sort of got to either mail order it, which ends up costing a lot in postage, freight, shipping, or I have to drive somewhere a million miles away to pick up. What have I done here? I don't want to do that. I thought I did have somebody that could supply it to me fairly regularly, but they seem to have ghosted me at the moment, so I'll put an order in online, but it's not here yet, so for now, let's make do with what I got. Just bugger all. Most places I looked, it costs you nearly as much for shipping as it does for the product, so you're paying just about double. So if there anybody happens to be in my local area and knows of a better way to get your hands on it, pumice, scoria and akadama mostly is what I need. I know I can get scoria from Big Green Shed, but it's pretty coarse. They're big particle sizes and they're probably too big for trees. I have tried them before, didn't really like the results I got from them. Probably 15 mil particle size, which was just, yeah, too much. I reckon anyway. It's too much. Around that 5 to 10 mil particle size is not too bad. Anything more than that, yeah, is just too big.
Only one that I'm in love with is me. If you keep on wanting more, I'm gonna show you the door. Never ever seen before a chick like me. It's hard to ignore. You waste your time, don't need your money, honey, 'cause I got mine. Yes, I got mine. I got mine. Hey.
So it's probably going to be a while this thing settles in and does its thing. Old swamp cypress is pretty tough. I don't mind the pretty rugged treatment like we've given it today. I think of them a lot like our local melaleucas. So you can cut pretty hard, do a lot of work too, and they'll come back better than ever. Even if you don't water them, apparently. No, don't try that. Yeah, I don't really know where the front's going to be on this tree, and I don't think it's critical for us to decide. Now is about settling it into this pot, letting it grow a good root system, and managing this trunk chop. So we'll wait until it grows a heap of shoots out here. We'll choose one and just neaten that cut up, and then that will be the trunk to the apex of the tree. And then we can decide on a front and some branching. I would guess probably got a bit of trunk flare out that side. I would guess we may keep this as a branch, maybe a back branch there, maybe one of these up here, and we'll probably wire them down a little. I don't know, that seems to be the traditional way to do these swampies, is that weeping branch look, but I don't know. I don't know if I'll do that or if we'll go in a more upright type of growth form. Yeah, I'm not sure. But for now, this tree needs to just be watered and fertilized and left to grow its root system, and then yeah, then it'll be in a position where we can go to town on the foliage, and yeah, it should be all good. Alright, thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.
Is the night with your hands from side to side. Let the beat move your soul tonight. It's open at my lady, so don't stop. Here we go. Woo!